Welcome back to Esther channel, and welcome everyone back to this channel. Thank you for staying tuned. I'm here to contribute to my own perception about the viral videos I've seen. Bloggers making mention of new wedded couples stopping on marriage and making mention of they are still fresh or too young to discuss marriage or anything regarding relationship. They just have their one leg in river, not their two legs in, for them to discover the depth of the river. Now, when it comes to marriage, nobody on earth is a perfect example to follow when it comes to marriage, and the wisdom we've accumulated during our single days before marriage, they are not enough to help us, because everyone is wired differently, and you can teach based on your own experience and what you know or you think about. But the perfect experience and wisdom comes from God. The wisdom God gave you, that is the best one, which is so much important. Now, age does not equal wisdom, and longevity in marriage does not depict you are a perfect example or the best person to teach on marriage. We have so many people out there, they are scores of decades into marriage, and they are tired of marriage, of their own marriage. They are fed up with it, and their spirit are divorced already with the person they are with. But meant to externals, they are still together, but they themselves, they know they are already apart. Now, the major people that talk about marriage in the scripture, Jesus talked on marriage. Now, Jesus was not married. Apostle Paul, the major aspects of marital teachings were written by Apostle Paul, and Apostle Paul was not married. Now, when it comes to wisdom, wisdom is beyond experience. Solomon, as recorded in the Bible, was the most person that has wisdom on earth. He was young, and noblemen from a faraway distance coming along to listen to him, all because of his wisdom. Now, when it comes to marriage, experiences are not enough. In fact, some people will be like, since when I've gotten married to my husband for 10 years old, I'm still getting to know her, I'm still getting to know him. So you can't know yourself much, but the thing is, depending on what you talk on matters. Like, there are some topics that are not okay enough to talk on, that you yourself, you know that they are not things that are self-free, but as God wills. So you can leave it that way, but you can just teach your own based on biblical wisdom and based on what you know, not you are here to talk on what you don't know much about or you don't have knowledge about. So that's fine. So this is what it has become norms nowadays, and we've normalized it to the aspect that you have to follow your niche when you are teaching. So as a pastor or somebody teaching on something, they believe that even if you'll be teaching on anything, your topic should be restricted to a particular aspect, not general. So if you'll be teaching on marriage, you must not divert to maybe evangelism, outreach, or finance, or any other topic that is far away from that aspect, which is wrong. They will be like, you have to follow your niche, and this is what is affecting us nowadays. There was a time, maybe something I'm familiar with, a prof in a particular field of study and an undergraduate student being skilled, knowing different skills without learning, I think, 3 different skills. So she was questioned by this prof, and that why is it that she knows all these things? She was like, well, that she's just talented, and anything she see people doing, she just represents them, and before you know it, she's getting it. Now, this is a person that is ready to learn. Anything she sees, she practices it, and before you know it, she tries, and she'll be like, and people will be like, wow, you are good, come help us with this. Now, do you know the conclusion of the prof? The next thing, she was like, wow, well, that's fine. But while I was growing up, I did not focus on all that aspect. All I majored on was on, during my childhood, I was majored on my books. My hearts were all fixed on my books, nothing else. Now that's the excuse you are giving. So you go to university, you study for a long years, and the next thing you believe you cannot handle marriage because you do not study marriage. What's the meaning of that? It's teaching us all this. So you pin your failure to someone else that is on your feet and you're not good at it. All what you study is a particular field, and that's what you are good at. So they should not ask you anything different from that aspect. Now you give birth to children, your offspring. See, children of this generation, they have a lot of questions. We ask questions that you have no answers to. We take the grace of God. That is why we are telling you now to acquire knowledge. Now, accumulate wisdom. Go to God. Say, if you lack wisdom, let him that lack ask for God, who gives library to everyone. Now this is the best time to learn different things regarding different aspects. Don't say you cannot study that, this is what you are major. See, your children will have the question, and the people that you think they are not matured enough or they are amateur in the aspects, they will be the one to lecture your children and to teach them even practically in things you yourself you think you are not knowledgeable enough to teach them. So you have to be careful enough, learn when you have to learn. The